Okay, the stupid intro thing is not playing. Okay, so it waited for me to do it. All right. And now it's just gonna. Okay. Yeah, you go away. Okay, StreamYard. StreamYard is going crazy. StreamYard is going crazy. Hi. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing good today. I am apparently breaking everything because it's what I do. Hi, I'm Charlie, and we got peoples here. It's not just me. So let's see who we got. We got a Stephanie. We got a Tessa. We got a Mr. P. And we got a Megan.
Hello.
Woo-hoo! Introduce yourselves, and I'm going to make sure I didn't break something just now. So start with Stephanie.
Okay. My name is Stephanie. I'm writing fantasy. I wrote a memoir, and I have yet to be published, but I'm working on it. And I guess that's it.
Okay, I'm Tessa. I'm a longtime blogger of 10 years. I have published nonfiction articles on a bipolar website. I have not published a book. I am currently writing a thriller.
Let's continue around the clockwise. Oh, go ahead. There we go. Megan started. Let's just do Megan.
Hi, my name is Megan. I write contemporary fiction. I'm yet to be published. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Hello, people. I am Mr. P, and I write realistic life, young adult, and I have completely neglected my fantasy young adult, and that's me. And I'm yet to be published.
And my name's Charlie. I've been doing this for way too long. My first book came out in, I think, 2005, and I've written, I don't know, 7, 9, somewhere. I've written books. They're out there. Don't read them. They're crap. But I'm rebooting my career, and the new ones are actually from me and not from what other people thought I should be doing. So, yay. All right. I think everything's working now. I think it's this Twitch integration that we're trying. So, hello, y'all. Anybody who's watching on Twitch, I'm trying. But my computer went crazy when the stream went live. So, this will be interesting to see. What is going on? All right. We are going to be doing some words today because I am in a very special part in my book where an elder god just kidnapped my main character, and there are other people going all Super Saiyan trying to save him. Stuff's going on. So let's say hi and see who is in the chat. Kat is here. Hello.
Kat.
I am going to take this moment to say that Kat is going to be one of the many, I don't know how many, because I have a lot of maybes sitting around. So we'll see how many people are there. One of the many co-hosts for Fanfiction Friday, this Friday on my channel, and I'm really excited for it, like you don't know. And one of the weird things that, of course, it stops sharing the screen. There it is. If anybody was watching Jules's stream earlier today, we actually started creating Author World, which is a fan fiction world all about the crazy life of being a writer. And I have started putting stuff up. I will put a link in chat for anybody who is interested in such things. Let me know. There are a limited number of slots for people who can contribute but we will work out tools and systems to get all of the fun stuff up there. There are some rough, like cut from the chat articles that I have done up here on the capital of Author World, which is Fried Brain Town, the suburb that a lot of us live in, Sarcasm Town, the plot bunnies. They're always trying to distract us and carry us away. And don't forget the tumbleweeds of distraction. So This is going to be a fun side project. And for anybody who doesn't have a fan fiction project, maybe something y'all can play with. But I'm excited about it because I think that's going to be fun. Okay, Weird is here. Hello. Hey. Good to see you. Sarah Keefe is here.
Hi, Sarah.
The Googlebot has arrived. Peekaboo. You know, Devin, you are in so many streams, and my husband has heard so much about you that even he is starting to have his own headcanon about who and what you really are. He spent this morning trying to decrypt the letters of your name to figure out what it's an acronym for. So, at least in this house, you're a little famous.
That's funny.
Hello, Laura. How you doing?
Hello.
That way.
Oh no, it's you know you're live on YouTube the moment Devin shows up. Like until then, it's just like, is anybody seeing this? I see some people out there, but I don't know. Yes, always. Yes, because you're the Googlebot. We know. Yes. Laura, we need to make sure to put a Devin character into Author World because Devin is everywhere. Oh! What's her? Devin can be our Janet, like in The Good Place. When we need something, we can call Devin, and Devin will show up like our Janet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Please tell me if you like that, Devin, because I told you I'm in a weird place today, but I kind of want that to be a thing. You are the AuthorTube mascot, and we love having you here. Radidiv is here. Hello. Everything is going crazy. Laura's remembered to say hi. The pronoun I is here. Hello. We are alive. Mary is here. Hello, Mary. Jules is here. Hello, Jules. Yes. I just watched it too, and that's actually going to be one of our first video boosts that we're boosting on this stream. I told you we were going to be doing this. So if anybody has a video that has recently come out that you would like us to be view boosting as we go into our sprints, I'm going to be putting up a link to somebody's video that you can either watch if you want to dawdle, have on in the background just to make sure we're getting some views and some good time on these channels. And, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to try to promote some people. Because who started this? It was Keelan?
Yes, Keelan Rivers.
Keelan Rivers. I want to make sure I got that right. Keelan Rivers started doing this. I've seen this, a couple other people do it, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. So let me... I'm sorry. I lose myself sometimes.
Hello.
So there's the link to Story World. Now I know where I'm at in conversation. Alrighty. So what is everybody going to be working on today? I already told you my crazy. Let us know what you're going to be working on and how long you want our first sprint to be. Because warning, I'm in a get stuff done mellow place. So Devin and I might be on the same page today, and y'all don't want me doing 45-minute sprints. So just saying. What's everybody working on today? Whoop.
I'm working on my new story. I'm going to be working on the opening scene, hopefully get that all fleshed out because I'd like to get started on my story.
Writing is the scariest part. Blank pages.
Yeah.
Editing my story. There's a couple of chapters that are really short. I need to add some more detail to them. That's what I'm working on. Not my fantasy story where I've lost 2,000 words, but my other one I have written.
They're not lost. They were sacrificed to the technological gremlins so that we all might survive. I've offered them.
What's messed up is I even have an external hard drive, like a 1 terabyte external hard drive, and I have. It's just I'm just gonna ignore that whole fiasco.
Oh.
They have been offered unwillingly so that we, as tribute, so that we all might live.
So, for those of you that missed it, Mr. P, I think you missed it. I switched from Google Docs to LibreOffice, and then my computer battery ran out, and I didn't save it in time. And then I put it back into Google Docs, and then I had my husband wipe the computer and reset it for my daughter to use, thinking I had saved it, and I didn't. So I'm back down 18,000 words from like 21,000. So I'm ignoring that story. I'm just ignoring it.
Mhm. That's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, I'm done with that. Time to move on.
I don't need to write those 2,000 words over again. I've got those memorized. I'm done. I'm ignoring it.
Offered as tribute. I'm just saying. Tessa, you're working on your thriller?
Right, and I'm still kind of working on the murders and the police follow-up.
I swear we're all going to get the cops coming to visit us someday with all of our gleeful talk about it. And
All the
then
stuff I've been searching on Google, they're going to go, what?
especially Laura with exactly what is toxic to what kind of life form. The other day, you know that trips something up. What are you doing, Mr. P?
I am going to be editing and still working on expanding that scene in chapter 2 where they get in trouble in the grocery store, because I've not got a chance to write or work on it since Saturday. So,
You had a video that did not want to be edited.
yes, that was part of the reason why I've not done anything.
Yeah, my Thursday video will be late because that's going to be a month-long project or longer. So I'm going to do something else for my Thursday. I got too ambitious. I'm just saying. I am very excited for Friday too. I told you I'm in a crazy place. I didn't forget you, did I, Megan? You started.
Forget me? No, I started. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I told you I'm in a zone today. So, ooh, Devin could be our Michael. I don't know why I'm suddenly turning author land into the good place, but it's happening in my head. I don't know. So we need to get some other people on there. Oh, we have a vote for Janet. It's going to be a fight off. We'll see what we can do. Reverend Super Cat in the house. Yes, it is good. It is good. If you have not watched it yet, definitely go watch it. I am addicted to the G2s. I have a particular fondness for these and buy them in insane bulk for my gel pens, but you made me curious.
I used to use those, and then I switched to the Papermate Inkjoy, and now I have found a new love for Sharpie.
See, I still have hurt feelings at Sharpie over some markers that they released, that at least the ones I bought, they were not worth the name of Sharpie. But I'm petty sometimes. Kat is going to be editing and posting the 3rd episode of you reading and reviewing your first fanfics. I wish I still had my first fanfics, because those would be some funny videos, because a lot of the early ones had Klingon poetry in them that I had written. So you'd get to see me reciting Klingon poetry, which I think, whether you know Klingon or not, would be entertaining to watch me read Klingon poetry. But
Probably.
they disappeared in the 2nd grade pilfering. So Redditive is going to be trying to set deadlines like adults do. Can we say mature people, because I'm technically an adult? You just made me turn red. Yes, like, or just add the word like adults want to do or think they should do. I'm sorry, I just not to be little. I feel called out by this statement. I'm just saying, just a little bit. So let's see what you can do.
So that video is my last like Camp Nano wrap up blog where you see me get upset about me losing words. So if you want to see how I really felt at that time, there's no curse words, I don't think, in my video. But if you want to see how I really felt about me losing words, and this is not even, I finished this up on Sunday, and I didn't even realize I lost those 2,000 words until today. So.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Just every time just thinking about it hurts. Thank you, Jules, for putting all these in there for me. I've been bad at the links today because I'm bad at everything today, y'all. I'm just happy my head is screwed on tight and I'm here. Little victories, yay! I read last night instead of world building, one chapter left for the Anatomy of Prose.
I can't wait.
Not that we're telling you not to write, because we are going to be doing a writing stream a writing sprint in a minute, but we want that review. Mm-hmm. We want it. Mm-hmm. Just not saying, but and go check out Megan's channel. Thank you so much, Jules, for doing all this. Hi, how you doing, Eva? Good to see you. Like I said, I felt a little called out on that because I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to be doing what now? I'm 43 years old. I'm supposed to have deadlines? Oh, that I'm not. Okay. So I was thinking maybe a 15-minute to get started on all this. If anybody has, I'm just using what I like to call the evil Time Lord calendar over at timer over on Google, because every time I try to do something else, my computer tries to die. I can't stream and do one of the pretty ones.
Oh,
sorry, but so let me know if that's okay with y'all. Yes, subs all around. Subs all around. Okay, I'm going to get us started like we always do on my channel. I don't care what your spirituality is. I don't care if you have one or not. Within each and every one of us, we have a little genius that gives us our words, and sometimes that genius is nice to us, and sometimes that genius is Bob. Bob and I are trying to be friends, so I'm going to let that go. So all we're going to do is ask that genius, that muse, that little spirit that gives us our inspiration, where our stories come from, please show up and give us the words today. Help us to get our editing done. Help us to get our work done, because I have shown up today. We have shown up today. If the words don't come, not our fault. Just saying. And yes, it does help to be a little bit, call out the spirits, because sometimes they need the motivation. Alrighty. Let's see what happened in chat. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. When we went live, my computer did all kinds of weird, crazy, and wacky things. So Twitch may be an interesting new addition to this that may or may not last, but I do want to get a Twitch channel started. So if anybody has anything that they'd like to see me do on Twitch other than gaming, because that would be boring. I don't talk when I play games. A focus or I die. So, let me know. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, who wins the unlucky lottery and gets hidden behind Jules's dinosaur face? And the winner is.
It's me.
I noticed when we were playing around with it, it seems to go randomly to somebody instead of just, the person you expect. It seems like every time I do it, it's somebody else that goes down there. So, what helps? Being able to spell the word timer. There we go. I'm thinking 15. I hope that's all right with y'all. I didn't see any other times in the thingy-madoohickey in the chat. Amen. 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 All righty. Is everybody ready? Has everybody gotten their beverage, done their stretches, saved and backed up everything? Let us learn from the great sacrifice that Stephanie has made on our behalf. Save them
Check.
documents. Save them wherever you
Cool. I
can.
have Lauren's face now.
You're about to have Jules's face. Because, like I said, if you just want to dawdle, if you just want to goof off in this sprint, there it is. Mr. P's pen review is up on the screen. Just go to that link or click it in the chat. Make sure you give him Mr. P some love. And let's do this, all right? Let's get some words in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I finger counted, y'all. Beep, 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 beep. We are back, and I got like nothing, but I have reasons. So I got distracted by chat. I got distracted by a dog who had things that they wanted to do, and I realized where I was in my. Oops, that went all me. No, there we go. Nobody wants that. Anyway, figure out where I was in my novel, and I did the math to figure out how big this novel might be, like if it follows the Save the Cat beats, and we're looking at 208,172 words.
Goodness.
Dang,
Wow.
what is that? That's,
You've got a
that's a
big-
book.
So, well, I'm writing, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is basically the fun and games section. Wait a minute, that means I have a rough idea where I am in plot. Let me see. No. That can't be right. That can't be. Okay, the dog wants walking. That's good. Let's do that. How did y'all do?
I got 6 words. But I'm editing, so that's okay.
Hey, that's better than realizing
No
that you
word?
have. It's better than no words, and better than realizing you have like 160,000 words to go. Maybe.
That's true.
How did you? Let's see. How did you do, Tessa?
Well, after word bonding decided came up, and it takes a while, I got 228 words. But I had to wait like 5 minutes for a word to stop
I know.
and let me write.
I know that one. I remember those days. How did you do, Megan?
I searched for like how to write an opening scene. I read all the articles I could find because I'm stuck. I'm very stuck.
My personal advice: write it. Just put words down. Just remember what Neil Gaiman said. When you write a story, you run as fast as you can, writing down everything that you know that happens until you get to the end. Then in the second draft, you make it look like you meant that to happen all along.
Yeah.
Better advice I have never heard on writing. How did you do, Mr. P?
Well, I did quite a bit of editing, and I come to the realization that I had the same sentence twice. And then I also come to the realization that I practically wrote the same sentence a third time, but in a lot of different words.
I've done that.
And so I was like, I don't know, maybe at one point you might have seen me, it was like, wait, what? What just happened? So I dealt with that.
I've been there because what that probably means is that's a scene that you got interrupted while writing, and you didn't think to read back to see what you'd done, and you went, okay, let me continue this. What? Okay. What? Okay. Like you can tell when I write in the hubby's home because, yeah, there's that happens. Those words are real. Okay, before I get into chat, because I have some questions for some of the stuff that y'all said, I have put into the chat the link for the forest room because I forgot to do that last time because I'm here in spirit, but the flesh is somewhere else. So if anybody wants to join the forest room, I swear, pinky promise, I will start it for the next sprint if anybody wants to do that. Sorry. Like I said, this is I'm doing far better today than I imagined after my Monday, but I am not firing on all cylinders. So Laura and Jules had a brief discussion about whether or not to get the workbook for Anatomy of Prose, and Laura said that there are workbooks, that there are exercises all throughout. Hopefully I didn't take that away so people can't see it. I'll put it back up in a minute. I'm going to hit the chat real quick. Kat finished editing the video. Not fancy, but second time trying to edit. some people said some nice things about the editing in my last video, which I just went, okay, thank you, because editing and I are not friends when it comes to video. I try, but I try. Devin, I want to apologize. I thought I said out loud a call for times. I'm sorry. It may have happened in my head. Okay. I
heard.
like I said, what's
Thanks.
inside my head and what's outside my head today? Everything's a dream. I'm living in Wonka land, so
I kind of thought I heard you ask.
I thought I,
Near the beginning. It was near the beginning.
and I hope you don't feel like I called you out. I'm just saying, Deadlines and I, we don't get along. So hopefully you don't feel that I called you out. All right, so Sarah, working on the second draft of a short story, added 369 words. Yay!
Nice.
I am so curious about the stuff that you're doing, because my not so secret next project is a Revolutionary War story, and you're doing historical fiction. And granted, mine's going to have witches and magic in it because I can't help myself. But I'm about to read Agent 355. So if anybody's read that, I would love to chat with you when that's done. It's a book about the Culper spy ring. Hello, Alley Cat. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. You've only missed one sprint. And if you're like me, you've missed no sprints because I got distracted by everything. So at least you and I are on the same page. Hello, Petra. Just woke up from a nap. I wish I could nap. Naps. I lay down sometimes and pretend that I am napping, but it's just me laying there going, is the nap over yet? Because sleep and I are not friends. But I'm glad that you got one. That it warms my heart because you're living my dream. I'm just saying. Hello, trying to hang out and outline on Scrivener. Are you using the outline feature or the cards? I like to do my outlining in the cards on Scrivener, in this cards interface, because I traditionally would do it on index cards, and so it works better for my brain. But what do y'all use for outlining, for those of you who do? Anybody here outline? Are we all pantsers?
I outline. I'm definitely not a pantser.
I'm a pantser.
How do you guys outline? Like, what method do you use? I'm just curious.
I don't really use a method. I just kind of write it all out and hope it makes sense.
I like to capture my ideas in an app called Story Planner that I don't know if it's still free or not, because I feel like half the time I talk about an app that I got for free, they now charge for. So when I got it, it was free. I don't know anymore. But it allows you to keep track of your characters, your locations, and plot points. And you can have multiple stories going in there at a time. And that's what I like to keep all my stuff in, because I have it on my phone. It syncs up to the app on the laptop. And stuff moves back really, really quickly. So I can literally take my dog for a walk, have an idea, and by the time I get back to my laptop, it's already on my laptop.
Oh, nice.
So I like that one. There's the tree code.
I tried Dabble, but I'm not impressed with it. I don't know about anybody else, but Dabble.
Yeah, I tried that one too. Somebody's trying out Plotter right now, and I'm curious about that because I know for some of these stories, especially the historical fiction one, I really need to be up on my timeline because there's real events that need to be worked into the story. So I can't be as freewheeling for that one.
So I just looked at Story Planner's website, and the basic version is free, but if you want to have more than one story at one time planning it, you have to pay.
Okay.
So you only do one story at a time. I used it's called Wave Maker. It's like a web-based application. I used their time card, their timeline with the index cards on it for my story I'm editing now, just to make sure all the.
I
It
have
takes
started.
place over like 6 years, so
I have started playing with that. I was looking for the URL to put it into the chat. It's really nice because they actually have basically every time they hear about a method that an author uses to outline their story, they add it on there. So they have, like, if you want to do like the She Who Shall Not Be Named plot line to time
yes.
grid system, they have that in there. They have
They have
note
the Save
cards,
the
they have
Cat.
timelines, they have the Save the Cat in there.
And
They
the-
have a lot of
they
stuff.
have like the typical 3-act story structure. They have that in there, like the snowflake method. But I just really like their timeline feature with the cards you can move around.
And it is actually free. The person
Yes.
makes it for themselves and put it out there. Now they have a tip jar, if you feel like giving them some love. It is not a good app to try to find very quickly. There it is. I will put a link to it into the chat. But yeah, I've been playing around with that, and I kind of like it. It does connect to, I think, your Google Drive
Yes.
for backing up stuff, so you don't have to worry about losing things. But yeah, I'm. Oh, it's not just you. You're not being called out.
No, I feel like I'm being called out all day. It's fine. It's fine. You won't see me
Trust me.
cry this time.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm playing around with Wavemaker, and I kind of like it. I don't think to open it as much as I want to, but I dropped a link into the chat for people to check out on that.
I
Yeah.
use the Save the Cat method, but I also just do like bullet points for each scene. Like, this is what's going to happen, and if I stick with it, I stick with it. If I don't, I don't. But recently, I'm trying out Campfire Pro, so I'm trying to move everything over into that.
I never hear anybody talk about this book, so I just want to recommend this real quick. This is, I don't know if it's John Bonnet or Bonnet, because I've never actually heard his name pronounced out loud. But this is Stealing Fire from the Gods. If you are doing any large stories, such as an epic fantasy, like I do, or a space opera or something like that with a lot of moving parts, the purpose of this method is to fake an oral tradition for your story, so that what you have coming out at the end is a story that you have kind of rehearsed without telling yourself a bunch, and you get what feels like a much more seasoned tale out at the end. I have used this for years, and I love this. This is the, I think, second edition. This is the second edition of the book. I've rebought this book several times because my first one fell apart from overuse, and I bought it again when they came out with the second edition because they added a lot of good stuff in there. But if you're a fan of Save the Cat and like building your own giant worlds, this has got some really good tips. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Thank you.
It's really good for world building, and I never hear anybody talking about it. I should do a book review on the channel about it because it's so good. I made my own workbook out of it, and yeah, I use it a lot. Anybody else want to share their tips on outlining? Did we get everybody? Speak now. All right, we continuing on. Yeah. Yes. Today's one of them days. Yeah. I should never let myself open a spreadsheet when I'm supposed to be writing. But I opened my Save the Cat spreadsheet, and all right. That's all we're going to say about that. I've been joking that I'm writing my big George R. R. Martin Lord of the Rings book, but might be. Just finished Office Supply shopping trip. Woohoo! Online crowd.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. Yeah.
Yay. Yeah. it's we have so much stuff. One of our teapots shattered the other day, and the new one should be here sometime today. So if I disappear really quickly, it's because there's a UPS person on my front stop. Yep, you write alternate history. So the late 1700s with witches and magic sounds good to you? Yeah, I have become obsessed with the Culper Ring over the last 2-3 years. And I just recently found out about Elizabeth Bergen. I talked about her on a previous stream, so I'm not going to gush again. If you don't know who she is, look her up. She was a witch. I'm just saying, if anybody in history was a witch, she was a witch. She helped 200 people, 200 American prisoners of war escape from New York City. And nobody knows how. She was a witch. At least she's going to be in my story. But yeah, I'm so excited to get to that one if I ever do. This book might never end.
I have a funny witch story. You want to hear it?
Yeah. Just saying, Eva's schooling us all.
So my funny witch story is that my great grandma times 4 came over on the Oregon Trail because her mom was one of the last witches dealt with in Salem. So like many like ancestors ago, one of my ancestors was one of the last ones. And I have the family tree somewhere in my stuff to show.
That means your ancestors.
That's my funny. Yeah, one of my ancestors.
Your ancestors knew one of my husband's ancestors then, because one of my husband's ancestors signed the letter to force the governor to stop the witch trials, and was an advocate to stop the witch trials. His like 5th great grandfather or something like that.
Wow.
Small world.
Yep.
The first scene of the fantasy that I was writing takes place in Salem, Massachusetts at the time of the witch trials. And then it goes into a whole actual fantasy. So like the first part's kind of historical, and then it goes into fantasy.
So
That sounds interesting.
yeah, it does. I was just thinking, I think we only have 2 people on screen that aren't currently writing about witches. I don't know. Your killer could be a witch, Tess. I mean,
Maybe we don't know yet. We haven't
never know.
decided who the killer is yet.
and I don't know, the main character in your contemporary could practice Wicca. I don't know. I mean, there we go. Then everybody's doing witches. Laura has an outline of major events that need to happen to push the internal and external conflict, but then I pants my way between the major events. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it. That is kind of how I do it. I need to know the broad scope of things. Like, I know where book 3 in the series I'm writing is going to end. How we get there, we'll see. But I know where it's ultimately going. So you outlined in Scrivener and Google Keep. Is Google Keep just still exclusive to Android devices? Because I tried to use that, and it used to be just exclusive to Android.
No, I have it.
You do?
Yeah.
So I'll have to take a look at that, because I'm always looking for stuff to grab ideas on the run, and whatever's most efficient. Like, I don't have any loyalty there. Whatever's most efficient for me to grab an idea and doesn't lose them. Because let's just say, over the weekend, a bunch of apps got fired off my phone. I'm just saying. I might be the clone. You don't know. You have no way of knowing. The real Charlie could be off frolicking somewhere in the happy gay lands. You are a Save the Cat convert. You outline in notebooks and on scene cards, and are a big fan of digital outlining. I want to be more of an outliner. I have to say, though, I think Save the Cat is really good for pantsers like me, because as long as you can keep an eye on where you are in the beat sheet, it keeps you from meandering. Because that's the thing about the book that I'm doing. I thought I'm already close to I'm over halfway of what I thought it was going to be. But the events that came in are so integral to the plot, I couldn't cut them out if I wanted to. So, and that was the brilliance of today. I'm in Fun and Games. I know where I am. Because I was afraid that the last chapter I wrote was to break into 2, and I think it was. If you had one, you call George Clooney. We're not getting into celebrity crushes again. You got me in trouble. You got me talking about celebrity crushes in front of the hubby last night. Y'all just definitely trying to get me in trouble. So there's the Wavemaker app. If y'all want to check it out. Kat uses Campfire Pro. More power to y'all with the Campfire. It in my brain fought. But if you can't tell by now, my brain don't work normal. So
The dog needs to be saved too.
I'm sorry. I've been joking with a friend of mine that we're going to write a book called Save the Dog, which is the procrastinator's guide to writing. Like what you could be doing when you should be doing each beat. And we're going to have a sleeping dog on the cover. Sorry. That would probably never happen, so feel free to steal that idea. I have a lot of weird ones. Mary is back. Had to vacuum the living room. Hopefully not for bad reasons. Every now and then my cats do something and I have to go vacuum real quick because they like to find, if they can find something that they can break open. I don't know. They got a pasta box down from the shelf the other day, ripped it open and scattered it all over the house. I don't know how they did that, but they did.
Those
So
cats.
they're crazy. They're crazy. My husband is half convinced that our one cat is actually an alien that's being controlled by little bitty aliens, like in Men in Black, and they don't know how to run it, the switches right. So they just have a full run and a stop, full run and a stop, because she doesn't have an in between. She's either all go or completely still, and then I'll go.
That's funny.
And he might be right. I given my life, that would be one of the least weird things that's happened in it. Hello. I hope dinner was lovely. So many faces. Here, I'll make it better. I'll put up my cartoon face because it's better. There you go. I got berated by my mother the other day because she saw my logo and went, "That doesn't look anything like you. It looks too good." I was like, "Love you too. Thank you." Abigail! Much love for Abigail in the chat. And Abigail saying hi to everybody. Eva says, my fantasy's working title is The Witch, the Wolf, and the Arrow. Ooh. And it in some order or another. I like how it's random. My current whip isn't fantasy, but involves a maiden, matron, and crone. Ooh. Intrigued. Very intrigued. Okay. Hopefully everybody can hear me this time. We're about to do another sprint. Let me know in the chat what times you would like to do. Because I'm hoping to actually get some writing done, especially when I have to do 200,000 words in this book. Mary says, celebrity crushes. Are we talking about the Chris's again? Chris Evans? I see what you're trying to do there. Look, you're making me all red. Yeah, we'll do a special stream and just do nothing but Chris talk on Saturday. How's that sound? Because trust me, I can go on. We'll screen videos. Have you seen his on anxiety reduction? Just saying. Yay! Got the video posted because I want to post when it's posted last week. Now need to record the next episode. Isn't that always the way? Because I was thinking about that because tomorrow I have an episode of a podcast to record and I have a video to do and yeah. It is the life of a content creator. No. Aww. Well, I have so many of them. Y'all don't know. Well, Devin's feeling Devin's self today. I like that, but people be like, why'd you have me on the stream if all we're going to do is just sit over in the corner while the timer goes? Abigail votes for 25. I like the 25. Mary, you and Devin. You and Devin. I told you, you got to get it. The spirit of Devin compels you. Stop, honey, stop. We'll get that out of there. There we go. Just a second. We're gonna handle this. We're gonna handle this real quick. Papa says, Devin, be gone. Be gone, Devin. Devin, be gone. Does that work, Mary? Does that work, Mary? Oh, shoo that out of there. Maybe it takes the devil to get rid of a devil, you know? Kind of a Chronicles of Riddick sort of a thing.
His name is only one letter off from devil. It's only one letter off. Maybe that's the secret.
We see you, Devin. Devin, Google bot or devil. Find out after this next sprint. Hello, the quiet adventurer, proving their quiet adventuriness. Hello, how are you doing? 2244. And people are saying hey to the quiet adventurer. Okay, so how about this? Let's do the 25 because I want to get work done. And 25 for me. Does that sound good for everybody else? 25
Yeah,
for
that works
me.
for me.
That's like a magic zone where I can get stuff done. Oh, there are people. There are people in the forest app. That's amazing. Making sure to get the time up over there. I was going to put it back up on the maybe. Hello. Uh-oh, if I go away. Okay. Sorry, StreamYard locked up for a second there. That was spooky. Okay. I'll put that back up on the screen real quick. And who's going to magically disappear behind my face when I hit the button? And the answer is everybody. My big old head is getting both Megan and you can only see Mr. P's eyes lurking in the shadows. Mr. P's hiding. All right. Let's see if I can be a good person and actually count with my fingers again. You think I can do it? I could do it. I'm a grown person. I'm 43 years old. I learned how to do this in kindergarten. All right. Is everybody ready? Got your hydration on? Got your documents saved? The gremlins have fed enough today. Don't feed them anymore. Let us get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get some words. And I remembered to start the Forest app too. beep, 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 beep. Our evil Time Lord's heart is ticking, and that means that sprint is over. Uh-oh, we lost somebody.
Nope.
I just realized we are missing a test. Oh my goodness! I got, what was it? 202 words. Is that me?
No, I think that's Stephanie.
I don't know where that's
Yeah,
coming
it's
from.
Stephanie.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just randomly muting people to see where it's coming from. That was crazy. Am I still muted? I'm not still muted. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely coming from Stephanie. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You got a demon in your computer, honey.
I don't hear anything though, so I don't know what.
Unplug,
Like an airplane engine.
yeah, unplug your mic and plug it back in. See if that does it. Oh my goodness.
Because it wasn't plugged in before. See.
Yep, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone now.
It's gone.
It's
gone.
How's that?
It's gone.
Which was weird because this whole time after I moved from the table to my bed, I didn't have my mic plugged in. I was just talking to, just using the speaker. But now I have it plugged back in. It's fine. So I don't know what you guys were hearing.
The inside
Okay, I'm
What were
back.
you hearing?
Tessa's
Something
back.
kicked me out.
The gremlins.
That's
the gremlins.
weird.
Make sure everybody has saved. Hit save right now. The
Yeah.
gremlins are striking everybody.
Oh,
Oh
gosh.
my goodness. It took Tessa off the stream. It was
Right off.
growling at us. It was growling at us from Stephanie's computer. I mean, a more demonic sound I have not heard in some years. That was something. Oh my goodness. That all right. Like I was saying, let's see if we can get back on track. I got 203 words that time and was having a really hard time describing the images in my head, which is why if you saw me making weird hand gestures, I'm like, I see the thing going like this. What is this called? This, not waving. Waving's wrong. And searching for words because words failed me. How did you do, Stephanie?
Well, I'm on chapter 3 of
Everybody
editing.
else, while we're talking, tell us how you did down in the chat. I see some numbers coming in. Miss P, how did you do?
I did really well, actually. I got quite a bit of editing done on chapter 2. And I also decided that I want to move a scene from chapter 2 to chapter 3. So I just lost about half of chapter 2.
I know that feeling. I realized that the scene that I went way long because there's supposed to be an interstitial thing that happens between two events. And I was just like, okay, so half of the scene I just wrote goes over here now. And now I've got this big empty void in the middle that needs to be filled in next time. So that happened to be due. How did you do, Tessa?
Well, I spent 10 minutes or so filling my insulin pump, and then I got 637 words.
My goodness.
You right. You
So
Hey, good job.
I
think I
lost
know what-
about 10 minutes putting I had to change my pump. That was out of insulin.
I think I know what that sound was that we were hearing. That was the sound of Tessa's keyboard reverberating through the whole system. It overpowered all.
Mine isn't that. My keyboard's not that loud. It's not one of those clacky ones.
All the words. All the words. Did you get started, Megan?
So I got lunch and then I ate some milk and cookies, which was delicious. And then I finally got started and I got 49 words so far.
Nice. Hey, the blank page is gone. Yay.
Yay.
Save them.
Yes.
Make sure you click save.
Yes.
The gremlins are crazy today. Oh my goodness. And I apologize. My accent is coming in and out and in and out. I've worked very hard over the years as a podcaster to have what's called a received English accent. And y'all are starting to hear what I really sound like today. It's bleeding through. Okay, lots of stuff happened in chat. Audio demons! Yes. They found us. It's my fault. It's my fault. I may or may not have been chanting to the Dark Lord during the thing because I have dark music on. You don't know me. You know. we don't discriminate in this house. As long as you're helpful, you can stay. But if you're not helpful, get the F out. Oh, goodness. All right. Speaking of which, Laura got her power back. If people didn't see, if they've been following the struggle of our WriterTube buddies that are off on the East Coast with all the craziness. My sister still hasn't, but I saw last night Laura posted she finally got her power back. So good thoughts, prayers, and vibes to everybody out there that they recover, because
Yeah.
hurricanes are no joke.
I didn't know what it was.
I'm serious.
There was no airplanes going by. My phone wasn't nearby my computer. I don't even know what happened.
It's the gremlins. They're like, oh, wait. There are lowest words on this computer now? Can we have those too?
No, they're mine. Yes. We all know it was my computer, and I don't know what happened.
Oh, yeah, it's the gremlins. It's the gremlins. All right, Sarah Keefe added 471 words to the new short story draft. Woohoo! That's a lot. If I can remember English, see, half of my problem was not remembering an Irish word that I needed to use for the chapter, and that took a second because my Irish is not that good, as Brandon will attest. But I don't think Brandon's here right now. Eva checked on your phone. Isn't near here. Yeah. Actually, it could have been a tower. Every now and then when a tower bumps, it can cause static in the lines on a computer sometimes.
Maybe. And I'm using my lovely hotspot to run this, but I've never had problems before, so.
We used to call that the Durka Durka because when it first starts, you can kind of hear this like Durka 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 in the background. But
Well, it kicks me right off, so.
The Quiet Adventure got 206 words. I wasted half of the day sleeping. You didn't waste it. You got rested. Good
Rest is
Lord, if I
important.
could get rested. God help the world if I get rested and don't have joint pain. I'm coming for all of you. That's what last month was. I was well rested and my joint pain was under control. I got 70,000 words written. Y'all think? It's back this month, though.
Oh.
You'll get there. Don't worry about it. But you didn't waste. Don't use it. I don't want to hear that wasting. You didn't waste. Rest is important. Rest is powerful. Oh, sorry. I think I might be about to sneeze. Allergies. Alley Cat. I've been studying for my final exams. Finals are a thing that I never had to do because ask me about college on one of my chat streams. If you can't imagine from my life, there's a story there. Eva Wright says it said it like it was interference to you, like a radio. Yeah, it was that. Yeah. See, I don't know how that sound came across a laptop. That's why I'm just like demons. It was the gremlin.
And I didn't even hear it. You all did, but I didn't hear it.
Gremlins. It may have been something on StreamYard because the other day I was watching somebody's stream and they pushed a thing and they had to take everybody off and back on because weird sounds started popping in. So who knows? Mary got 275 words. You go, Mary.
Yes.
Jules says, welcome back, Tessa.
Thanks, Jules. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden I looked up and boom, I was gone.
Mr. P wants a sticky note on your shirt. What is it? What's your sticky note? Jules needs to know.
Geometry, Mr. P.
I don't know if I want to know the backstory, but I feel like there's a backstory there. You feel like sharing?
I just I like dropping these Easter eggs.
I was doing that for a long time with my weird stuffed animal collection until somebody pointed out that they get freaked out by by the dead-eyed stare of toys, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I've been haunting your nightmares." Or was that the plan? Abigail, I've been spending the last 2 minutes trying to read that sticky note on Mr. P's shirt. Well, at least you know people are interested.
It's an Easter egg.
And perceptive.
I just joined the stream. That counts as a success. Laziness is gone. Yes, Maya, laziness is gone. I'm in a weird place, but we're going to be writing soon, so be letting me know what y'all want to do for the next sprint. The Quiet Adventurer says, I am listening to library ASMR, trying to feel productive. ASMR makes my head feel funny. I think that's what it's supposed to do, but it makes my head feel funny. And I don't know if I like it or not. I haven't decided. Does anybody here use ASMR for anything?
I hear
No, I don't
chickens.
listen to it.
Right now, I'm hearing chickens.
Hey, we have no chickens where we are. It's not me. There's no chickens around. No chickens.
It's the gremlins. It's the gremlins. I'll tell you, it's the gremlins.
It sounds like a chicken yard when they're out there squawking.
Yeah, no chickens anywhere. I mean, I have some in my freezer, but that's about it.
I don't think they're squawking.
You're making
I
me
don't
afraid.
know.
If it wasn't for the fact that it's a hot day out, I'd be afraid that the hubby left the door open and one of the neighbor's chickens got into the house. But it's too hot out. I'd know. I would know by now. I would have melted and been about this tall. There's the link for the forest room if anybody wants to get in there. The code and whatnot. For the next set of sprints, do let me know what you would like for that. I'm thinking another 25. 25's been working good for me, but you could do longer or shorter. I'm thinking like 3.5 for the total today. So, and we've gone for an hour and a half. So bear that in mind when you're Devin and Mary. Bear that in mind. Everybody is trying to read your shirt. I love it. Oh, Laura. Laura, you're going to have to be adding these in there while I'm running the stream. Because, yes, in Fried Brain Town, the heat is overwhelming. It sucks out all motivation and will to continue. Weeds shrivel. And the only lone dead tree remains of what was once a thriving town. Yeah.
Sounds like Phoenix.
Yes. Been there. Agreed. Second that. Please tell me you're remembering to add these, so because I'll check during the next sprint because I'm supposed to be getting work done, but Laura's keeping me distracted today. Lone riders wander, not even dreaming of the days of their quick draw pens and Colt keyboards.
That's funny.
Oh, I love author. I love Author World. Oh, maybe it's Jim Bob's Mr. P. They still guessing me. All right. Words of inspiration. Lake dried up years ago, and the cracked surface of mud are reminiscent of letters in the nonsensical order, remains of pep talks and speeches long gone. Don't forget the lone towering spires of TED Talk Alley, where people used to go to find their wisdom. The echoing voices still remain. Oh my goodness. Okay. Have the fun, Cat. I hope you had a good time. Oh my goodness. So much going on. Everybody saying goodbye to Cat. There we are. I know where we are now. Whoa, and everything just changed. Here we are. We have more things. The answer has been discovered.
Do you know the Easter egg?
I fail. I fail. I cover my face in shame.
Are
One
you
day
going to
we
tell
will
us
learn.
what it is?
Yeah, I was waiting for the answer.
No, that's not
No.
how Easter eggs work.
That's not how Easter eggs work. I love it. I love it.
If you watched my live on Saturday or at the beginning, I might have mentioned it.
Oh. So now we have homework. Everybody go watching Much Mr. P's video. I think I have a spreadsheet set up to record deadlines for projects. I am using what is it called? I want to say Story Origin. Yes, I am using Story Origin. It is currently free. I'll put a link to it in the thingy. It does all kinds of stuff. It helps you with newsletter swaps and keeping track of your goals. It has a lot of the same features that BookFunnel has, as far as giving out copies for ARCs and for your newsletter and stuff. It's all currently free. That's what I've been using to keep track of my goals, because I do set goals. The deadlines, they're guidelines and suggestions. They're Devin, sweetie, honey, child. Devin, we've talked. That is a beautiful number, but no. Well, at least that's more reasonable, Mary. So maybe I'll actually write that one down. That's a reasonable suggestion. I have a pen right here. I'm surrounded by styluses and no pens. How in the world did I do that? So 28, 30. We'll put that one on the list. We may do that one. Ooh, Abigail's going for a full 30. I don't think you can handle that. Just saying.
Oh.
Sorry, I got a little Beyonce in the back of my head right now. Mary, I was just saying nice things. Yeah, oops. That's an oopsie doodle. Thank goodness I... Ooh. Are you the one sending the gremlins after us, Devin? If so, what do we have to offer you to make it stop?
All I know is if I end the stream and my words are gone, it's fault.
Yeah, Devin. That's how we will know.
I'm
Devin
blaming it on you.
That's how we know Devin is the devil. Ooh, the storm is about to come. No, really. Oh, you're in Florida. Yeah. Yeah, good luck. Have fun.
Stay dry.
Yeah, stay dry. Okay, so there's the link to Story App if anybody's Story Origin, if anybody's interested. Like I said, it's free right now. I've been using it for about a year. And it's worked really well for me. He keeps adding features. It does have a page up where it says pricing, but everything's set to free. I don't know if and when that might change, but it is currently set to free. So I've had good luck with it. I like it a lot. Posted Laura's Laura. Thank you, Jules. I figured that's how we're gonna do this, and then wrangle them back up into the main articles for some of this. But just so you know, Jules, I did put you on as a co-owner, so you should be able to edit. You should have the rights to edit and edit, add, and do all kinds of stuff over there. Because Laura's also an editor over there. I'm no, not an editor. I made her a co-owner too, because she's been writing a lot of this. So. Okay, I'm going to get out of the chat, or we're never going to get sprinting again. Okay, so just to punish Mary for getting my hopes up. You think I don't see you? See. Oh, we are going to do. Let's do that 28. What was it? 2854. How's that sound? Does that sound good to everybody? And then we'll see how everybody feels after that. And this may or may not be a real sprint, depending on where people are. I can click buttons. I click buttons good. It's on my resume. It's one of my special skills. Oh, come on now, Google. Really? There we go. You'd think this is the first time I've ever done anything. There we go. I went full screen. It's still there? Yeah, it is. Alrighty. We are about to do a sprint. Make sure that you are getting your water. Make sure that you are getting yourself up and stretching. Make sure you're saving, because if it's not abundantly clear, the gremlins are out today. Sacrifice no more words to the gremlins. All right. Oh my goodness. Let's get this one started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who knew? I just needed a teacher on my stream to be able to finger count again. Yay. All right. All right. The demons were out. The demons were out. The demons were out. And yeah, hi. I just gave up. I was like, I'm not ready right now. Like, fine. I get it. The gremlins did everything. So I don't know how this is going to sound, but I'm going to ring the bell for everybody here. So clear out the bed. Clear out that bad juju. Get them all out. All right. I got some words, and then I got a notice from StreamYard saying that the stream was ended and I needed to find a new one. Well, yeah.
Which is weird because it was fine on my end.
I ran around trying to figure out what was going on. By the time I got everything figured out, and like it's fine on Twitch. I got Twitch running over here, so it wasn't that one. I thought maybe the integration went down, on one side or something. No, everything seems to be fine. And then I had 5 minutes left, and I was like, I'm just going to entertain my own self. I was
What were you singing?
Dream by Ghost because it's my go-to feel better song.
So all I did was I put my screen on, no video and no audio because I was returning a phone call to my landlord, and then I go to come back and it's gone.
Like I said, the gremlins were out, are out today. They're out, and it's crazy. I don't know. I don't. We have found out so much about the gremlins today, so much. And Devin got a wrench because I was just like, why not? Just why not? Like, Devin, we already know that Devin's the Google bot, so enjoy the power, Devin. Enjoy all that. So how did y'all do? Did anybody get any work done? I know Mr. P got math.
I did.
Let's start the other way around. So Tessa, you actually got work done.
I wasn't paying attention to
lucky.
what was going on behind me.
It was chaos. Chaos ensued. How many words did you get, Tessa?
Wow.
Stephanie, did you get anything done with all?
So let me tell you what I did. I'm editing my story, okay? And I get to chapter 4. And then the beginning of chapter 5 is like 8 months later. Like, there's 8 months of my timeline there's just I never bothered writing, apparently. And this is not the first time I've read this story. I've read this story several times since April. So I don't know what I was thinking. Like, the kids move somewhere, and then they go to someplace else, like, 8 months later. And so now I get to write a whole chapter or something. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm going to write a chapter, obviously, to fill in that time gap.
Time gaps are fun. That's one of the reasons why I really need to... timelines. They're magic.
Yes.
The more you know. So, Megan, did you do anything?
I got, let's see, I got about 150 words. So I got some words there.
I mean, if we're counting, I technically got 45 words for chaos.
I got 53.
Woo! I
Woohoo!
win at golf. I win at golf. Oh man. So hopefully y'all in chat got some stuff done. We learned all kinds of stuff about the dragon that lives outside of Fried Brain Town. And let's just say I got lost in the chat. Mr. P decided to give us all a lesson about maths because 7 is half of 14, except for in my world, apparently, because I had a moment where I was like, no, that's not right. Wait a minute, that is right. That's right. Gremlins, yes.
I'm just saying, 7 is half of 14.
Uh,
Just wanted to throw that out there.
oh my goodness. And we now know about the lone tree. I'm just saying, if you're not keeping up with the stuff, oh my goodness. The vultures didn't even try to steal the ideas left out and to dry, for they were the products of a fried brain. Even the clouds of dust could not hold the interest of a writer with. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. With their uninspired swirls in the motes of mind baking. Yeah, baking light. Yeah. Laura is writing the story of my life right now. Apparently, she's doing the unauthorized biography. This is all good stuff. We need to make sure that we're grabbing it so that it can go into the thing. Yes, I got out my hat. I got my shiny hat, because you never know when you're going to need a shiny hat. I mean, everybody should have a shiny hat in arm's reach at all times. Am I right? It's like you never leave your house without a towel, because you never know when it'll save your life, and you always have a shiny hat in arm's reach. Basic life lessons.
I just learned 2 things that I need to buy on Amazon.
I always have some kind of a weird hat around me, like everywhere I go, because you never know. Idolatrine by Ghost, because of course it was a Ghost song. I'm having problems right now. New shirt and new stickers, Mr. P. I'm so confused. Mr. P making all the magic happen.
Strawberry vanilla tea.
Oh my goodness. I have my caramel vanilla because, my caramel apple, because strawberry vanilla. Why is everybody doing strawberry today? Oh, there's more. There's more. Mr. P, are you secretly an ARG? I think you're just an augmented reality game that's playing all of us. Ooh, I know what I'm doing after the sprint. I got a bottle of Takai over there that I got to celebrate, and I haven't celebrated yet. I know what I'm doing after the stream. Petra got some wine and did some setting work for that one. Good on you, and thank you for the idea for the wine. Mary got 458 words. I'm glad people got words.
Nice. Yeah.
Lordy. Sarah Keefe got 607 rewritten words added to this draft. Only one page left to revise edits. We're almost there. Almost
There you go.
That's so close. And we're learning more about the ivory power of erudition. I can't wait till all this. I can't wait till we get all this in one place. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, see, we now know what Jules' and Laura's next published work is going to be. It's going to be the life and times of the people in Author World. Oh my goodness. So, we have been doing this for 2.5 hours. The Gremlins are crazy. I was thinking of going for 3, so why don't we do maybe one more sprint? Not a long one, Devin. We're talking about ending it around 3 hours. So, not too long, but what do you guys think? You got that in you? Maybe I'll actually get some words this time.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I'll just put on my lip sync show and everybody can guess what song I'm singing. I swear one of these days I'm going to start giving out prizes if people can guess what I'm lip singing. I'm going to see how many people learn how to lip read. I heard a doggy too. I know Megan's got a doggy.
It wasn't
I've
my
got a doggy.
dogs, though.
My doggy is sleeping somewhere.
Got two dogs.
Where is my doggy? A doggy's sleeping somewhere outside of ice shop. Abigail showing up late with a 25. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. That looks good. Mr. P,
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing, but I approve. I approve of the madness. I approve of the insanity. I'm going to change my channel name to Charlie Chaos because I think that's more fitting than my actual last name. Join us for some Charlie Chaos tonight on YouTube.
It's a lot funner co-hosting than it is hosting, y'all.
It is. It is. Especially when all the gremlins are out. You don't realize how little work you often get done when you're hosting, which is not to say a thing because I've actually gotten a lot on sometimes, but not today.
I've not noticed a difference from co-hosting and hosting.
Well, I try to keep
I'd
up
bottle
with
either way.
Oh, the power of Jules compels us all. So there's the code
Exactly.
for the forest room if anybody wants to get in there for that. So I'm thinking because I'm going to do this now instead of at the end of the show. My husband's got a late work night at the restaurant Saturday, and so I'm thinking of doing just a chat stream Saturday night. No sprints, no work, just goofing off. So be on the lookout for that if that's something you might be interested in. I think we might start the late nights with Charlie this weekend because I don't want to be sitting home alone doing nothing. Because I could lie to myself and tell myself I'm going to play video games, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yay! Yes. Yeah, I've realized that, like, yeah. Okay. I have to hit buttons now. Oh, we got my face destroys 2 people. But it's never the same 2 people if you haven't noticed. Let's do this. Let's see. Come on. Clickety clickety. I am desperately going to try to actually write this time because I do want to be productive. But I have to say, thank you all for being here. I know we're going to talk a little bit after this, but I've had a really rough week. And the fact that I have gotten, a total of 588 words today is a monument to the community support that has helped me out this week. You all are amazing. Normally, after a week like I've had, I would be doing nothing. So thank you all so much.
Anytime.
Let's do this. Let's see if Mr. P's teacher vibes can keep me finger counting good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let's go. Let's get some words.
Thunder. Thunder? Oh no, it's the rain. Where's thunderstorm? Thunder!
Okay, I can count in. I just can't count out, apparently. Alrighty, hi. Oh, my gosh. We have apparently lost Tessa. Hopefully my mic is unmuted. I hit buttons. I did things.
I can hear you.
So
Okay.
I'll just be like direct and honest with you. My knee exploded and I had to go into pain management mode. So I got 0 words. Oh, it's my life. So I got 0 words. So I thought, since I'm not going to be writing, what I could do is give some people some watch time. So I watched a bunch of videos and I'll link to them in the chat to give some people some watch time. And I feel like it's very important to say, because I noticed when I was searching some people's channels, YouTube did the thing where they unsubscribe you randomly, because I know for a fact I was subscribed to some of the people that I looked up. So if you're wondering, why hasn't this person put out a video in a while? Take a look. Hey! This is bad.
Well,
This is
That's
bad.
doing it again.
Yay!
The gremlins. All right, so that's how I did, and hopefully we were able to get a little bit of watch time for people. How did everybody else do? Let's start with Mr. P.
I got I got 0 words, but I did do what I'm going to call as research. I watched a bunch of pranks on YouTube to get inspiration for my 2 children who are going to be causing a lot of trouble.
That works. Research is work. I tell my husband that all the time. This is research. I have to know these things.
I really just wanted to watch the video, so
Shh, don't give our secrets away. Don't give the secrets away. So, Stephanie, how did you do?
Okay, so I was looking on my YouTube dashboard and I saw that during this live stream I gained a few more subscribers, and now Devin is my 51 subscriber.
Yay!
yay!
That was exciting.
I was going to say it, but I thought you might have more fun saying it. I saw you say it in chat, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I thought you,
It's exciting.
I don't know how you feel.
Yes. I'm amazed that people want to watch me.
I know the feeling.
You know.
I know the feeling. Like I said, when I started
Uh-oh.
this channel, my joke with my husband was maybe 100 by the end of the year.
You keep on cutting in and out.
I'm cutting in and out.
Yes. For me.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Okay, while I'm doing this, Tessa, talk.
Well, I only got 444 words that time. But I changed the whole
Only.
thing of my story. I got a whole new storyline.
Oh, nice. But it's only 400. Jeez.
Well, I've been getting more than that, so 400 is not very many.
Not for
Still
you.
a whole chunk of change right there.
Change. I mean, I was writing who was going to be the person who did it, and all of a sudden I had a complete change. So it slowed me down while I thought about it.
There, I did a refresh on myself. Can you hear me now? Am I
I can
cutting in
hear
and
you.
out?
Yes.
Okay. I checked all my plugs and wires, and with the hubby was 100 by the end of the year, but that feels like we may do more than that this year. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I don't know why you did it, but I love you. You help my fragile ego so much. I'm looking right now. I'm sitting at 97 right now, and you all are amazing. And like my pie in the sky, maybe 100 people would watch all this, and almost there. That was supposed to be for the people. Y'all are amazing. How did you do, Megan? Megan, can you hear me?
She
Did Megan freeze?
I got, let's see, I got about 100 more. Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think we had a hiccup. The
Oh.
gremlins are real, y'all.
I can hear, I can hear
Yeah,
you guys. I just, you
Yeah,
can't
we can
hear
hear you
me.
now.
Can you see?
Froze for a second. Yep, you froze for a second.
Okay, good.
Gremlins
Okay.
are real.
I was like, I can hear you guys. I can see you guys. I got about 100 more words, and I'm not really too happy with my opening scene, but I'm working it out.
But just remember with the great lesson that Tessa taught us, you tell Bob to shut up. Bob has to shut up. You just write the words, and then you edit them later. Then you polish, you make them pretty. But Bob
That's
needs
right.
to shut up.
That's right. That's
Bob
the
has,
Mhm. Yeah.
Bob has a lot of opinions, and not all of them are right.
secret.
Yes.
That's Alley Cat has resurrected, which is always a nice thing to have happen. I'm hoping that by Friday I will be all in one place doing some artwork. That's what I'm doing tonight when I get off the stream, because I'm not going to get anything done on my work. So I might as well play. So I'm going to get started making that. I'm very excited. I do need to Google it and make sure it's a mashup of two names, and I'm hoping nobody else has it. So be watching. I'll try to remember to do Twitter, but Twitter and I are not friends at the moment. Yes, so many links. I told a lie at the beginning of the thing that I was going to share people's videos for each sprint, and then I forgot because I'm having a week. I'm just having a week. So I just did them all at once. There you go. You get a video. You get a video. Do watch them. They are really, they're good. They're interesting. They're fun. I have to say though, Jules, if you're still here, I don't know because Thor was coming to visit you. I don't know if you're still here or not, but that piano in the background of your video, it just carried me away into a nice little mental bubble bath of just relaxing joy. That little soft piano, that was magic. Yes, or if you notice that you lose subscribers, don't lose heart. Yeah. YouTube does weird things. I've noticed this a lot lately when I go to it. Basically, a lot of channels that I've subbed to that are under 1,000, I keep a list of, because YouTube will randomly unsub people from smaller channels more than they do from larger channels. So channels that you enjoy watching, keep an eye on it, because it's happened. This is the third time this week that I've noticed that, because there's a small musician that I like to watch their videos, and I had been unsubscribed to them as well. So YouTube, it makes for magic.
In my case, YouTube goes into my spam folder. Every so many weeks, I suddenly realize I'm getting less and less notifications, and then they all go away, and I'm like, what happened? And then I look at my spam folder, and they're all in
YouTube.
I don't know what changed that suddenly put them in a spam folder, but
You played with a puppy. I'm going to have to go play with my puppy. She'll probably be down for that. That helps with the pain. No, you did get something done. You played with a puppy. I don't want to hear it. Playing with a puppy is good. If it's not on the word list, we're going to put it on the word list. That's got to count for at least 250 words. Thor seems to be on his way to Jules' house. Say hi to Chris for me. That's a congrats, I do believe, for Stephanie on her 50. We have a congrats from Laura. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're all pushing.
I got the 54. I figured that's over 50, so I'm happy.
like I said, I'm shocked that I've gotten where I'm at. I'm at this point where it's like I don't know what a goal is, because like I watch like Kate Kavanaugh or some of the bigger author tubers,
Yeah.
and I like knowing the people in chat. Like I don't want to say I want to hold myself back, but I like knowing the people in chat. I like knowing what they're working on, and I kind of don't want to lose that.
Those big channels, they can't do that.
Yeah. And I don't know. Because
I was with Courtney Project last night, and of course she usually gets a big crowd, and she tried, but she had to skip over a lot of people because she couldn't get to the sprints with all the people in there.
Yes, thank you, Devin, for putting that in there. See, it was a good thing that I gave Devin power. I'm happy. I know it's yes, Jules' background music, it just carried me away. Okay, so I was thinking that would probably be our last sprint because I have some pain management to take care of. Because don't run upstairs. I'm just going to give the PSA now. Don't run upstairs. I did when I was 16, and I have had chronic pain in my leg ever since. I've had arthritis ever since. Don't run upstairs. Take your time. Know what you're doing. You could do bad things to yourself. So, yeah. So thank you for being here. Does anybody have you all prepared your outros?
No, I have not prepared my outro.
Like, you should know it's coming. I'm gonna ask. So Stephanie is completely unprepared. Stephanie, what do you have to say? Don't you know we have a teacher here? We have to play by teacher's rules. Oh, you said you're
it's like
prepared. We're gonna call on you first.
All right. My name is Stephanie. I write true stories and poetry and fantasy, and I have no idea how I'm doing it, but I'm managing to write it. And I have a YouTube channel where I ramble on about how I lose my writing and other funny stuff like that. And and I will be co-hosting a couple of the live streams for the worldwide write-a-thon. Blech.
Yeah.
That's it. Have a good day.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm supposed to be talking about that. So while I'm looking up a spreadsheet, Megan, your turn. Uh-oh. Megan, can you hear me?
She appears frozen.
I just got my
hear
TV.
you.
We can kind of hear you.
Am I back?
Yep, you're back. Do it quickly before the gremlins get you again.
Okay. Okay, good.
That's too much for that one. They snatched her right out of there.
I don't know how any of us could top that outro.
That was a mic drop if I've ever seen it. All right, I'll give mine. Go. Oh, that was magic. So that's still the people where they can find you.
Well, I've got a channel, and I also stream. I have a live stream this Friday night at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm a blogger. All my work is on my blogs. I write a lot of short stories, poetry, and articles, nonfiction articles for a bipolar website. So my next stream is Friday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Alrighty, and saved Mr. P for last because, the teacher always gets the next to the last word. House gets the last one.
Well, you can find me on my YouTube channel or at theofficialmrp.com. And I write young adult, or at least trying to write young adult fantasy and realistic life. And I will be on Abigail's channel tomorrow and on my channel Saturday for streaming.
Let's try it, Megan. Let's try it. Hello?
Oh,
that was
okay.
the best outro.
Before
That
it
was
all
the best
goes
outro.
out on
I'll
me.
give my outro.
Hi.
Oh no!
Hi, my name is Megan. I write fiction. Did I freeze again?
Nope. Keep going. Run. Just say the words.
Okay. I write contemporary fiction. That's it.
There we go. She's got a YouTube channel. I've linked to one of her videos. Just go follow her. Give her some love. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be on the Worldwide Write-a-thon as well. I'm going to be on with Lizelle Samberry. I'm going to be on with, Laura Wrights. I'm going to be on with Becca C. Smith. And I'm going to be on with Tamara Woods.
I'm going to be on with Marissa, and then also with Zara. Is that
Zara? I think it's Zara.
Zara?
I don't know.
Zara? Okay.
We had a debate about that, and I think we came to the idea that it was Zara, but we don't know. We confused ourselves so much.
I think it's Sarah.
One's like, oh, okay. I'll find out when I talk to her.
I believe it's Zara as in Sarah.
Okay.
So if you like
Yes.
any of those people, I will be on camera with them, and I'm very, very excited because, I get excited. All right, so Friday, we are going to be doing the first Fanfiction Friday on my channel. The thing is up if you want to set a reminder for it. It's going to be people. I know Kat's going to be there because Kat has said that she's going to be there, and a couple of Kat Leo is going to be there. I don't know. I honestly don't know who else is going to be there because I have an inbox full of I hope I can make it emails, and you don't even know how many DMs. So if everybody that hopes that they can make it will be in there, we're going to have to round robin people in and out, but I doubt that many people's going to be there. But people are going to be there, y'all. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a bring your own fan fiction. So whatever fandom you want to write for, we're just going to have some fun. I think Kat and I are going to start off by talking about what fan fiction is and why it's fun to write it and all that, and then get into actually doing some sprints. I am so excited about the fanfic that I'm doing. It's going to be about him and how he met Sister Imperator and how they tried to take over the world, because of course they did. I've already got 3 chapters figured out in my head. So I'm very excited. And my goal with that is to actually write a short fan fiction short story a week during that stream. And I will be posting them for y'all to read. So I'm excited. Friday is also the 13th anniversary of my podcast. So if you have not checked out Project Shadow, I do stuff. We talk about all kinds of things. You can find links to all my stuff over at projectshadow.com, including all my internets, like everywhere I'm at. You can also find links to my not-so-secrets side project, Princess Rescue Squad, and everything else there, because it's a secret, but everybody knows. I can't keep it secret. All right, I think that's all the stuff. I'm going to go so I can deal with the pain and whatnot. Have the fun, y'all. Until next time. Don't forget, Black Lives Matter. Black Trans Lives Matter.
Bye.
We are going to fix this country. Have fun.
Bye.